so subtle. But your expression, we can't miss it. The laughter, always blissful. Your memory, my heart is full of. You make the path so much easy. Your happening is such a blessing. No more doubts, no more guessing. Nithyananda, you're the one. In oneness you are not one. You allow all to coexist. Never gave up, only persist. Param Shivam, you're the one. In oneness you are not one. You allow all to coexist. Never give up, only persist. You're the bright light that illuminates all. Har Har Mahadeva, Jai Adideva Shiva Shankara Hara, Jai Bholenath Shambho Nilakantha Mahamaheshwara, Om Sadashiv Om Namah Shivaya. Har Har Mahadeva, Jai Adideva Shiva Shankara Hara, Jai Bholenath Shambho Nilakantha Mahamaheshwara, Om Nithyananda Paranashiva. You're the one. In oneness you are not one. Shivam, you're the one. In oneness you are not one. You allow all to coexist. Never give up, only persist.
Nithyananda, thank you all of you for joining. With deep gratitude to the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Parameshwar. Welcome all of you all to today's session of the 100, the next 100 PVK asana, which is the Prathama Vinyasa Krama. So, as you see, we've already done the first 100 asanas yesterday. So now we are continuing the next 200 asanas. The next, it's not just physical movements. So they are powerful yogic postures that awaken balance, strength, and inner awareness. So now, bring gratitude to Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Parameshwar. Nithyanandam Paramaskadam Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadi Sakshibodham Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam. Times internally. Om Ham Hom Shivaya Namaha. 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 Bring your right hand in Gokana Mudra. Place some water in the Udrani onto your right hand. Om Atma Shodhayami Sudha. Next Udrani water. Shodhatam Shodhayami Sudha. From right to left, left to right. Palm fingers, index finger, middle finger, and ring finger on top of your mouth and below your mouth. And then wash your hands. Bring your index finger and your thumb together and place it on your right nostril, left nostril. Wash your hands and bring your ring finger and your thumb together. Place it on your right eye, then left eye, right ears, left ears, and wash your hands. Now bring your last finger onto the navel center, and right chest, left chest, and then wash your hands. And now bring all your fingers on hands. At the end of the cleansing, now keep your right hand on top of your left hand on your right thigh. Visualize your conscious resolution for today. Visualize that everything's already happened as it is in completion. And now let's chant the Sankalpa mantra. Parameshwar Shakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Parameshwar Prityartam Cha Adya Purvokta Evam Guna Visheshana Vishishtaya Yattam Parameshwar Shakti Avishkaranartam Nithyananda Yoga Abhyasam Karishye Om Apaupasprisya. Now wash your hands. So now raise from the mat. rotate on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Anti-clockwise. 1, 2, 3. Make small. 5, 6. Touch your left hand. Okay. Relax your shoulders. 2, 3, 4. Okay, anti-clockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now let's continue with the skeleton dance. So visualize yourself as a skeleton. Just pure bones. Just continue visualizing. Just a skeleton. And now move your body. Move the skeleton. Move it chaotically, vigorously. Now relax. Keep walking on your mat. Front, back move. Until your breath is stabilized. Now stand on the mat. Keep watching your breath. Now slowly settle on your mat. And we start the first asana for today. Which is
natural place. Contemplate presence grounded in authenticity and soulful discipline. And relax. The next asana. Now the sequence is Samasana, the balance pose. This is from the Nithyananda Yoga that says Idani, Nithyananda. Yatha samstham yatha sthitihi.
dance in this time.
So you're going switch your gaze towards your third eye. With the japa Om Nithyananda Yoga, as you visualize yourself seated in perfect alignment, spine erect as a luminous pillar of inner strength. Feel prana flowing harmoniously throughout, grounding wisdom and peace. Contemplate steadiness, attain mastery, and sacred completeness of perfect self-realization. And relax. The next asana is Siddhi Asana, the perfection pose, from the Yoga Pradipika of Jaikarama. It says, Vamapadiki Edi Charo, Sivamatasa Potano, Dishpadiki Edi Joy, Medmatladare Soyi. So keep your legs and hands in the same position. Doing the Shambhavi Mudra, Samana Kumbhaka. Clench your perineum, sucking your stomach, bring your chin to the chest, the Mahamudra Mantha. As you gaze towards the ground in front of you, with the japa Om Nithyananda Yoga, visualize yourself seated as an unmoving mountain, steady and untouchable. Grounding deeply into stillness, envision prana rising through the spinal axis, illuminating crown and heart alike. Contemplate the perfection of balance, where body, breath and awareness merge into an indivisible sense of serenity. The next asana is Rudrasana, the Lord Rudra pose 2 from the Yoga Pradipika of Jaikarama that says, Vamacharana Paridachana Rakhe, Ekajugatiya Saati Rakhe, Vamapagathali Mahati Kora, Dashinke Dhruvarane Bora. So here, keep your hands in the Bindu Mudra, just turn your hands around, index fingers and thumb touching on top of the knees. Do the Samana Kumbhaka, inhale, feel the flames raising up your spine, clench your perineum and the Mudra Bantha. Gaze towards your third eye with the japa Om Nithyananda Yoga. Visualize yourself as Rudra, fierce and luminous, holding infinite power with inward restraint. Envision strong-like energy coursing within, yet rooted in unshakable calm. Contemplate the paradox of wrath and compassion, embodying the boundless strength of the divine protector. The next asana is Sankadhunasana, peaceful stream pose. This asana is from the Yoga Asana Madhya Chitra that says Asana Kaubaramanaki Chanchalata Amita. So keeping your hands and legs in the same position, switch your gaze towards your nose, continuing the Shambhavi Mudra, Samana Kumbhaka, clenching your perineum into Mudra Bantha, with the japa Om Nithyananda Yoga, as you visualize yourself as a stream flowing steadily, unbroken and clear, moving towards vastness. Envision prana flowing gently through every channel, cleansing and quieting the inner landscape. Contemplate softness, flow, and the ease of surrender into the cool. The next asana is Siddhasana, the perfect pose 2 from Trishikya Brahma Muhurta that says, Vijugaya Samasinaha Siddhasana Diritam Prasara Puripadoto Dodhyamagushtamadarat. Maintain your legs in the same position. Now bringing your left palm below and your right palm on top in the Samudra Mudra. The Samana Kumbhaka, clenching your perineum in the Mudra Bantha. Gaze forward with the japa Om Nithyananda Yoga. Visualize stillness as your throne, and yielding yet fluid, grounding you into timeless awareness. Envision subtle currents of energy ascending from the root into the brow, unifying clarity and depth. Contemplate the perfection of seated repose as a gateway to meditation. And relax. The next asana is Bandhayoni Asana, the mountain pose. This is from the Rudra Yamana Tantra that says, Yatra Madhye Mahadeva Bandhayoni Asane Shrino Yatritva Khecharo Bhutva Vicharedi Shvaro Yatha. Now, bringing your your right leg on the top of the left thigh. We are going to be doing the Shanmukhi Mudra, and the Shanmukhi Pranayama. Now, your little fingers coming beneath the lower lip, ring fingers above the upper lip, middle fingers over the nose, index fingers over the eyes, and the thumbs into your ears. You're going to be blocking all your senses intensely. As you do the Mula Bandha, gazing forward, your eyes closed, and the japa Om Nithyananda Yoga. Visualize the sacred womb as a sealed sanctuary, holding the vastness of creation within. Envision energy spiraling inward, placed in quiet protection and possibility. Contemplate being both seed and source, bound in interior Virasana, the hero pose, from the Shandilya Upanishad that says, Ekabba Adamathaitasmin Vinyasyedur Samstitaha Vitarasmin Statha Choru Virasana Vidiritam. So now, placing your feet in the current, leaving your feet in the same position, bring your hands into the Bindu Mudra, index fingers and thumb resting on top of your knees. Samana Kumbhaka, clenching the perineum in the Mudra Bantha, gaze forward with the japa Om Make discipline. And now, bringing your soles of your feet together in front of you, bringing it as close towards your perineum as possible. Hold your feet with both hands, knees towards the ground. To the Shambhari Mudra, Samadhi Bhava, sucking your stomach in and out of the Uddiyana Bandha. Gaze towards your nose with the japa Om Nithyananda Yoga. Visualize your seat as auspicious foundation, spreading blessings in all directions. Envision prana emanating outward like a radiating light, creating harmony in every surrounding. Contemplate the seated presence, your benediction, aligning you with the current of favorable destiny. Relax. The next asana is Agorasana, the fierce pose. This is from the Yoga Pradipika of Jayataraman. It says, Purnakaho Vishtaka Joyi Baki Viti Jogi Jeso Soyi Sabanguri Mukha Bahayani Mukopani Samputika Rithane. Now, bringing your left hand onto the left knee, bring your right hand, bending the index finger and middle finger. You're going to be using the thumb to close the left nostril, the right nostril, and the index and the little and ring finger to close the left nostril. Inhale through the right, hold the breath, exhale through the left with Abhyantara Kumbhaka. Keep your tongue pointed backwards in your mouth in the Kechari Mudra. Clench your perineum and the Mula Bandha. Gaze towards your third eye with the japa Om Nithyananda Yoga. Visualize yourself as a booming firebrand, fiercely controlled, radiating intensity. Envision awakened power surging up the spine like lightning, purifying dullness into vitality. Contemplate the fierce blaze of discipline where energy sharpened to unwavering clarity. Relax. The next asana is Kaneri Pavasana, the evergreen tree breeze pose. From the Yoga Pradipika of Jayataraman, it says, Kaneri Pava Asana Dwali Pava Asana Kajyo Hai Jaise Yahu Me Jane Vikaise Domu Gulpamatra Jano Anueri Vichikaho Nithano. Now, keep your feet together, bringing your elbows on top of your feet. Rest your chin into your hands. In your palms, doing Shambhari Mudra, you are doing the nature of Kumbhaka, prolonged exhalations. Sabya Samadhina from the Uddiyana Bandha, gazing towards your nose with the japa Om Nithyananda Yoga. Visualize yourself as an eternal evergreen tree rooted deeply in the earth, limbs swaying but unbroken. Envision subtle winds moving through channels like leaves over leaves, carrying freshness into your spirit. Contemplate resilience, longevity, and grace where realness like evergreen that withstands every season. On the left. The next asana is Parasana, the supreme pose from the Yoga Pradipika of Jayataraman. It says, Atapara Asana Prathama Vinyasa Krama Kari Kari Khata Pujat Sohu Goda Kari Kari Bahari Thane. So now bring your hands underneath your chin from within, letting your feet rest down, clasp your hands together in front of you in the Paras Mudra. To the Resha Kumbhaka, Mula Bandha, gaze to your nose with the japa Ram. Visualize yourself seated as supreme stillness beyond fluctuation, vast and undivided. Envision the spine as a luminous pillar, pushing earth and sky radiating quiet sovereignty. Contemplate boundless presence, the supreme seat of awareness that shelters all states within its unshakable expanse. The next asana is Gopi Chandasana, the King Gopi Chand's pose. From the Yoga Asana Mala Suchitra, it says, Purava Vidi Pakaka Angusha Kanduku Parashe Edi Shritilagane Kapsi Eya Anguli Parirashe. So now bring your hands to hold on to your feet and pull your feet towards your chest, resting your chin lightly on top of your hands. Do the Shambhari Mudra, Recha Kumbhaka, clenching your perineum and the Mula Bandha. Gaze towards your nose with the japa Om Nithyananda Yoga. Visualize yourself as King Gopi Chand in yogic renunciation, royal yet surrender. Envision inner wealth shining brighter than any crown, seated as the true treasure. Contemplate dignity and detachment, sovereign's grace turned inward, embodying mastery of both kingdom and silence. And relax. The next asana is Vishish Udarasana, the belly pose. From the Yoga Pradipika of Jayataraman, it says, Dohu Pavathali Samputithane, Umehastatai Udhihi Thane, Angushtadohu Samataharabe, Chipaniche Gani Nagave. Here, bring your hands underneath your legs, bringing your feet all the way up towards your chin. From underneath, doing Shambhari Mudra, Recha Kumbhaka, Mula Bandha, Japa Om Nithyananda Yoga. get steady joy blossoming where heaviness once dwelled. And relax. The next asana is Square Asana, the male chief pose. From the Yoga Pradipika of Jayarama, it says, Purakata asana do uhat pagabahara yave goda niche harave ama samha esekare apsane kohen pakare. Crossing your hands underneath your knees, holding on to the opposite elbows, ready to mudra, ujjayi kumaka guna gandha. Gaze towards your nose with the japa Om Nithyananda Yoga. Visualize yourself as a baby chick emerging with the first light of dawn, embodying innocence, vitality, and uniform strength. Envision your palms scattering darkness, summoning the nearest prana, awaken to purity. Contemplate vigilance and courage growing within, manifesting the fearless spark of awakening that protects and illuminates all. The next asana is Sumati Asana, sage Sumati's pose. From the Yoga Pradipika of Jayarama, it says, Doladvari dharti tharitane, dava pagapri kachpada aane, lohu eti teki taki aise aado vari rakhe taise phara jugmatu. Now just crossing your ankles one over the other in the same position. Continue the Khechari Mudra, Ujjayi Kumaka Khechina Pranyam Namo Nakanta. Gaze to your nose with the japa Om Nithyananda Yoga. As you visualize yourself as noble wisdom personified and waving in luminous emission prana circulating his bright discernment, purifying thought and sense. Contemplate clarity balanced with compassion, embodying the noble mind that perceives truth skillfully and radiates effortlessly in all directions. And relax. The next asana is Dandasana, the staff pose. Here, this is from the Nathamuni's Yoga Rahasya. This is Idani Ungadhimina Yogaabhyaso Yathada Bhusaka Prasvaladhaya Prajate Praptane Pati. Stretch your legs forward, touch your hands together, pushing your hands up above your head. Straight doing Khechari Mudra, Ujjayi Kumaka Khechina Pranyam, Sakneswama Prinvichim, the chest, the Mahamudra Bandha. As you gaze to your nose with the japa Om Nithyananda Yoga, visualize yourself as a staff, straight, steady, and even. Envision your body as a radiant rod of energy, spine aligned like a luminous axis reaching sky and earth. Contemplate discipline, firmness, and the yogi's inner strength between simplicity and power. Relax. The next asana is Arabhasana, the beginning pose. So this is from Yoga Asana Manasasana. That says, Do Patamili Pasari, Padaka Muja, Padela, Goda, Radade, Shanti Samarashe, Asana Kavana Aramati Vidhi. So here you're going to be leaning forward and down with your index and middle fingers clasped around your toes in the front mudra. Try to bring your forehead towards your knees as much as possible. Doing the Nadi Shodhana, closing your left nostril, inhaling, closing your right nostril, inhaling to your left, and then holding the breath, exhaling to the right, repeating it vice versa. Doing the Mula Bandha, Japa Om Nithyananda Yoga. Visualize yourself as non-breaking, embodying beginnings with the possibility of vision golden light arising within each breath, inspiring freshness, confidence, and nose to the ground with the Shapuri Mudra, Muchupakalamu Navantha, and the Jalan Navantha as you do the japa Om Nithyananda Yoga. Visualize your body as a luminous field radiating energy in all directions. See prana flowing from crown to feet, spiraling through the spine and heart. Contemplate boundless vitality, resilience, and expansive openness, embodying strength, flexibility, and the glowing continuity of cosmic energy within you. And relax. The next asana is Supta Prasarita Pada Ukshasana. This is find wide leg flow pose. From the Nasa forward and down, bringing your hands underneath your feet. You're going to start to walk back and forth on your mat like a camel, doing the Shambhavi Mudra, clenching your perineum in the Mulabandha. Do the Sahaja Kumbhaka with the japa Om Nithyananda Yoga. Visualize yourself as a camel, drawing on inner reserves to endure long challenges without faltering. See prana supporting patient, steady and movement. Contemplate resilience, efficient energy use, slow and deliberate action, adapting with perseverance and a biological mastery of survival, endurance and amazing strength. The next asana is Ashwasana, the horse pose, from Kapalabhati Vinyasa Krama. It says Mushti Kanishitadale, Jena Bhuma Nithaya, Uparipadale, Samsthapya, Ashwavat Shariram Chalaniyam, Ashwasanam Bhavati. So continue the same motion in this asana, keeping your hands under your feet, walking back and forth into the Shambhavi Mudra, Sahaja Kumbhaka, clenching your perineum in the Mulabandha, with the japa Om Nithyananda Yoga. Visualize yourself as a horse, embodying speed, stamina and powerful coordination. See prana supporting steady rhythmic movement, carrying strength from each limb and core. Contemplate resilience, adaptability, enduring energy and flowing pace, embodying the horse's ability to traverse long distances with courage, alertness and amazing vitality. And relax. The next asana is Kapota Vinyasa, the pigeon pose from Kapalabhati Vinyasa Krama. It says Padakale Bhuma Nithaya Vishtibhagena Hastojanka Madhyantam Nitva Kapodantakam Bhavati. In this asana, from a standing position, clasp your hands behind your back in the Parashmudra. Lean back down towards you, bringing your hands behind your shin, the calf muscles as much as possible. Do the Sahaja Kumbhaka, Mulabandha and the japa Om Nithyananda Yoga.
subtle, subtle. But your expression, we can't miss it. The laughter, always blissful. Your memory, my heart is full of. You make the path so much easy. Your happening is such a blessing. No more doubts, no more guessing. Nithyananda, you're the one. In oneness you are not one. You allow all to coexist. Never give up, only persist. Param Shivam, you're the one. In oneness you are not one. You